So I'm Jason Elmans, the owner of DNA Boats, and we're here to talk about our 450 cuddy cabin. Starting from the front of this cuddy, we've got a couple of 8mm CNC cut bow rails into a nice open anchor bin. The anchor bin can have drum winch fitted, or otherwise just left open and manual anchoring. Moving back to the windscreen, we do a one-piece windscreen or a split windscreen, depending on the anchoring configuration we're going for. Single piece screen, we can stand on a divider down on the floor to reach up and over for anchoring. So on our dash, just a nice flat dash. We can mount up electronics up there, but it has a nice lip on the back side. Nothing will roll back, can't come over, won't bounce back. Piece of U-deck on there as well, nothing skids around on there. We've got a USB charger up on top. We've got an angled dash and an angled steering wheel, 20-degree angle on our steering wheel, so it's comfortable in both standing to drive position and sitting down. Our seating position is low enough to the windscreen. If you're going along planing, it will deflect the wind up and over, but enough space between the seat and steering wheel to stand and drive also. Got a 6-way switch panel, which is standard on these boats here. Up under the dash in the cuddy, we've got a shelf either side and a floor barrier, which is footrest and also stops gear kind of rolling back at you if you need to stow. Coming back to seating, seating runs on aluminium cantilevered brackets, so they don't go down to the floor, so you can actually lay rods, gear. You can actually even sleep on the floor of these things under those seats. So on gunnels, nice flat surface on top of the gunnels. 2 rod holders and 2 cup holders on each side as standard. Underneath the gunnels, full-length storage shelf with a lip on the inside. Down to the back, we have a transom shelf, which we put our batteries on. Keeps them up off the floor really, and there is a tote tank retainer, so that tote tank does stay still. We have a bilge pump and bilge well at the back, standard on all these models. And moving down to the back of the vessel, each side transom platform with again another 8mm CNC cut handrail, welded down and integral. So those are again a structural back step. Horsepower rating on these is 40 to 60 horsepower. 40 horsepower, couple of people. 50 horsepower, ideally if you're maybe running 3 people and a bit of equipment or dive gear. 60 if you're really 3 adults, dive gear or water sports, you're going to go to 60 horsepower. But I think predominantly would be around that 50. Hull thickness on these are 4mm, pontoons 3mm. We run a 16-degree dead rise on these, which again is variable. 3mm floor, and there's 4 individual buoyancy chambers into these, so these are high in reserve buoyancy. We run a very wide floor, so you'll notice just a very small upturn on the edge of the floor, which it's very, very comfortable over the course of the day. Like something we've always believed in is that the wider floors we can get. So you can find us on our website www.dnaboats.co.nz or on our social media platforms.